Good morning or good afternoon. This is Steven Carr, and you're watching War Room with Steven Carr. And it is May 18th, 2024, at the year of our Lord. And today we're going to be talking about um, becoming active in your local school board races, in your local school board meetings, and becoming a precinct committeeman. So first of all, I'm going to start off with precinct committeeman since I better all know that. But go to precinctstrategy.com, and that's underneath here on my site or on the screen here. Precinctstrategy.com. Go there, learn what a precinct committeeman does and how to become one on Dan Schultz's site. There's three things you can do on his site. First, I want to bring up that you need to go to precinctstrategy.com. Read what he writes about precinct strategy, what a precinct committeeman does. Excuse me. And then watch his videos. Decide if you want to become one. Then contact Dan Schultz or me or anybody that contact your local GOP and tell them you want to become a precinct committeeman. And if you have trouble, contact Dan Schultz or me, and I'll help you get involved, become a precinct committeeman, and and um, and go from there. But the other thing, there's also two buttons there. Two buttons there. One is a link to the election integrity app, Votify Now. You can get that. The other one is to watch his podcast, Dan Schultz's podcast. And the other one is to connect with other conservatives, which will take you to a site, precinct strategy, collaboration, and communication group on peld.net. Easy sign up where you can communicate with other mega America Firsters and mega precinct committeemen conservatives and collaborate and communicate and strategize and share files and stuff like that. You can go like that. And then second of all, get Dan Schultz's book, how to get into the real ball game of politics where you live to help Donald Trump make America great again. Great starter guide to become a precinct committeeman. Go there and get his book, or go to Amazon. It's like on Amazon for like $9 or $10. And get it, highlight it. Will help you out a lot. So as there's over 2,000 and some empty seats across the country, for empty seats to be filled with precinct committeemen bodies, conservative bodies. And if we take over these seats, we can take over the Republican Party, right? Because then we have control of the party and outnumber the moderates with the conservatives and with mega America Firsters in the precinct slots. I think I have. Let's see if I can share screen or not. There's layout press. I don't think I can. Anyway, so go there and learn what it is, become a precinct committeeman, and get into these seats. York GOP right now needs more precinct committeemen. We are not even at 100% full strength in the Republican Party right now, and we keep losing either all good candidates or half and half because we don't have the ground game. We don't have our shock troops on the ground knocking doors because we don't have half enough the seats filled, and we need to take it over, and take it over, make it by take it over as well. So also, when you become a precinct committeeman, you also get to vote on county party leadership, who in terms who in turn votes on state party leadership, who in turn votes on RNC leadership, all the way to the top. That's real political power. And I'll say what Dan Schultz has said many times as well. No precinct committeeman, no Republican Party. It's that simple. You also get to circulate nomination petitions for candidates to get onto the primary ballot. Every candidate needs a certain amount of signatures from their electors in their state or county or precinct to get on to the primary ballot. Who then you get out the vote of your precinct, neighborhood, and people to vote for those candidates for a better winning election. And by knocking doors and dropping literature with a ballot, or posting it online, or emailing them, or calling them, or texting them, or however you can do it. But that's what that's also what you could do. You also get to vote on county bylaws and state party bylaws if you're in a state committee. The precinct committee position is the most powerful office in the world because we help elect those candidates to get on to the ballot and change the Republican Party. Again, to change the laws, you gotta change the people who make the laws. To change the people who make the laws, your candidate has to be on the primary ballot and general election ballot to be voted on. And you get to do that. Secondly, we'll go right into this with showing up at your local school board meetings. Find out where your local school board meetings are being held, if it's in your school, an administration building, like Southwest is in the middle school. Go to them and let your voice be heard. Be loud and proud. Guys, the people we have a lot of people on the left and in the right, left and then in the right, coming at the school board with, oh, we can't do prayer because this is a public school, and it goes against separation of church and state, and this offends me, and so. But the school board, and quoting separation of church and state, which is not even in the Constitution, there's a letter from Thomas Jefferson, and then we have the LGBTQ and the transgender community coming at them with their rights are being taken away because they're doing transgender bathroom rights and making another bathroom policy. And then there's the SEL, which is another candy coded name for CRT, and how it's harmful. And then there's the Title IX stuff that's coming out and stuff like that. I know you guys are tired of it. I know you're sick of it, and they need to hear you. This starts with you guys. We need a mega movement. These guys work for your students. These teachers, you're paying the teachers to teach your students and teach them right. Well, then tell them how it is done. Use your voice. I know you're tired of it, guys, and they don't want to hear it, but you need to tell them what's going on. The mental health in schools, and bullying in schools, and everything like that, and the tax increases and decreases that's going on. The building with Burkentines and different developments being built up because your district keeps growing and stuff like that. Just recently, Southwestern had a program committee meeting where they have to redistrict certain amount of students because the district is growing and expanding and moving them into different school districts instead of where they are and stuff and like that. But you guys got to show up and be proud. We need more people on the right in our school board meetings. We need resistance from the resistance. Come on, guys, be loud, be proud. This is your populist movement. This is your mega movement here locally right now. Also, if you're a precinct committeeman, I don't know if I'm pointing this out already. I know I'm going back again already, but finish what we started. It's the mega movement's ground game to end democracy. We're not ending democracy, guys. Here, this is we're going back to Jacksonian democracy, guys. We're going back to where the people work for us and for the small people that have been forgotten, guys. This is a quote right. This is a quote right here from Donald Trump's CPAC a year or two ago. Finish what we started. But read this, learn from it. It's well noted by Isaac Ornstorff, and he did a deep dive into the mega movement, starting with Dan Schultz, Steve Stern, and Steve Bannon, and many more. Speaking of Dan Schultz, Dan Schultz has a Network America Zoom call for a precinct committeeman where we can communicate and strategize. Steve Stern does election integrity calls. Not sure what days they are. He has special guests on them like Seth Keshel, Tony Shub, Cleta Mitchell, and many more. I've been on them, so go to those. And yeah, become a precinct committeeman, get involved. This is how we do it. Ask yourself, what are you doing for America?